News 10's Phil Burns sat down today with a Spartan legend who was a senior on that 1978 team that won a share of the Big Ten title.
Yeah, that's right, Ken. Kirk Gibson, one of the finest athletes to ever step foot on campus at Michigan State, a two-sport star with the football team and later the baseball team. He turned collegiate accolades and awards with the green and white into iconic pro baseball career with the Detroit Tigers and Los Angeles Dodgers. Gibson was in town today speaking at the Lansing Business Sports Luncheon, where we had an opportunity to ask him about the Michigan State rivalry.
Michigan State is just a huge rivalry. I knew many guys on the Michigan team and vice versa. And, our coach, Darryl Rogers and Denny Stoltz were my two coaches. They made it a point to make it something different than really any other week any other team that you played.
Gibson's playing career at Spartan Stadium is still seen in the record books, where he still holds the highest average per catch in school history and is fourth in receiving yards and third in touchdown receptions. For Gibson, even early on in his life, he knew which color and school he was supporting.
My mother was raised and went to East Lansing High School. She lived down there in Division Street. So I was always an MSU guy, and I came up here as a kid. I used to ride my bike around the campus, go to the museum, go to the Spartan games back in the mid-'60s. So I remember all those are great childhood memories. So that's kind of what fueled it for me. I mean, I was I guess, skewed at a young age.
As far as this year's game is concerned, most experts assume the game will be one-sided, but the former Spartan wide receiver thinks differently.
Michigan State's had really good success against Michigan Wolverines as of late, and Michigan is highly motivated. They're playing well, but you do know, both coaches know, both teams know that regardless what has happened leading up to this weekend, anything can happen this weekend.
And of course, Gibson took former Spartan head coach Darryl Rogers' advice to join the MSU baseball team in 1979, and he clearly picked the right sport, going on to an illustrious pro career to become one of the most popular Detroit area athletes of all time.